Hello, South Brunswick. This is Andre Halaw, English teacher at the high school. And for the next couple minutes, I'm going to be giving you a brief tutorial about the basics of meditation from the ground up. I think the problem that many of us encounter is that we identify with all the distracting thoughts and even emotions that appear inside of our minds. And we get so entangled in them that we come to believe that whatever story appears is actually true. And a useful analogy to help us see through that might be to remember that our minds are clear, formless, like the sky. But we, in our preoccupation with these thoughts, get entangled with them and we get caught up just in the same way as the sky might confuse its true nature with the clouds that are passing through it. So the thoughts are clouds and the emotions are clouds, but they just will pass on their own if we allow them to do that. And meditation or mindfulness practice, any form of awareness practice is aimed at doing just that. So, what I'm going to show you right now is some basic postures. The camera isn't perfect, but if you could see, I'm sitting with my spine straight, but in any position that is comfortable for you works. I'm dressed rather casually, and I did that on purpose, not only because this is the weekend, but because I wanted to really underline the fact that mindfulness practice can be exercised anywhere, and you could just as well be dressed formally. But any posture is fine. You could be driving, you could be on a bus, you could be standing, you could be teaching. Students ask me, "Well, how do you meditate?" And I said, "I'm doing it right now." So meditation is just focused, quiet mindfulness, whereas mindfulness we can exercise anywhere that we go, especially when we're involved with one-on-one. So this way we can be aware of other people's emotions and act as skillfully as possible. So I'm just sitting straight. My back is, I settle in, so there's a little bit of curve at the bottom of my spine that's comfortable for me. I put my hands on my lap. You can put them on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. You have hands, so you're going to have to do something with them. Put them somewhere where you're not going to pinch your shoulders. If you can, you're going to breathe through your nose. You're going to blink when you need to blink. Generally speaking, you're going to take your tongue and put it to the roof of your mouth, although you don't have to. You're not trying to control your breath. You'll find yourself falling into a natural breathing pattern. Your body knows how to breathe. It does it all the time. Most of the time, you're not even aware of it. Allow the air to fill your lungs and try to imagine that you're breathing through your diaphragm right beneath your lungs. So as your chest expands, so does your stomach. Pay attention to your senses. I'm in a cold room right now, short sleeves on, so I'm aware of that. That was my dog's snout. He crept in here. So instead of looking at life like it's full of distractions, we can look at it like it's just a bunch of opportunities for us to pay attention. What are you hearing? My dog licking my hand, for instance. What are you seeing? If a thought appears, which it inevitably will, try to become aware of it and let it go on its way. Don't invite it in for lunch. It'll disappear. Stay with your breath and let it be an anchor. Just stay in the present moment. Pay attention to what you're actually experiencing rather than what you want to experience or what you think you should be doing. Okay, so this is just a very brief introduction to the basics of meditation, but the basics are everything, as is the case of mathematics or reading. Once you establish a firm grounding in your ability to stay present, you want to cultivate that in all aspects of your life, whether it's working out, whether you're cooking, cleaning, loading, unloading the dishwasher, whatever it is. If we could summon and harness that mindfulness, then we're less prone to making rash decisions and ones that will possibly, inflict harm on people emotionally sometimes when we say things that we shouldn't be saying or that we regret saying later on. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. My contact information, my email address is available through the district directory. I'd be more than happy to point you in the direction of finding some really helpful resources. There's tons of material out there. And this is only one form of meditation. There are many different forms out there. And so I'm sure that I can point you in the direction of finding something that suits your disposition. Okay? Thank you and have a wonderful day.